Hello everyone, I'm not sure if I'm live right now. Usually I see a message. Oh, I just made a grimace before. Hope you're doing well. Oh, I know why. The live is on the other side. Anyway, made you a good grimace to start with. Hope you had a great day. Man, I'm just 1 week away to be on vacation to my dream destination in Hawaii. So just wanted to let you know, I'm not gonna have structured Facebook on a certain time like I'm doing right now or a certain day. I might have some little impromptu videos in a very different location. So for the people that want to still have some videos, I'm sending emails every week, so I'll just put down like a link if you want to get some videos, the ones that I've done in the past. Yesterday was a crazy, good, amazing day and scary at the same time. I had an invitation from my friend Paul to go for boating, and you know, there's a lot of things to do before I go, and he's like, "Wow, we're just gonna take a couple hours. Don't worry about it." So I'm jumping in. We're in the boat, and then we're just starting to cruise along the water, and he's just showing me. He's like, "Hey, you know what? There's like a cliff that you can jump right there." I'm like, "Oh, that sounds great. That sounds great." So at the same time where we're going into that zone, we're seeing two guys. The two guys are jumping. They're jumping the cliff. And that's a 40-foot cliff. It's not a small one. But you know, the guys that kind of did it, like they waited a little bit, but didn't have too much hesitation. They just jumped in, boom, done. So we're like, wow, I'd like to do it. And so my friends are like, well, I'm not sure I want to do it. So then there's kind of a little debate. Are you going to do it? Am I going to do it? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I'm doing it. Like somebody has to come with me. So I'm like, I don't know, do rock, paper, scissors, do something. So we're going into that zone where we had to actually climb up because there's no key and we're just climbing up, and I'm the first one to climb on that cliff. So keep in mind, like I saw two guys jumping before, right? So not a problem. So I'm first, and I'm just looking at it, and I'm, oh my God, man, this is crazy. Like just looking down was scary. I've never had that feeling before. Like all of a sudden the boat from my friend looked tiny, and I'm waiting for my other friend to come, and my legs are starting to shaking. Like I've never had that feeling before. I'm like, what's going on? Like, but really, like you see the movement of the water, and it's not like a straight cut. Like it's not like a little springboard where you just jump, right? Like so you have to make that leap of faith. And all at the same time, some people saw me climbing the cliff, and they're kind of waiting. So there's two boats giving me a little bit of peer pressure in some ways, and they're just looking at me, waiting for me to do something. And then I hear a kid is like, "Chicken." I'm like, "Chicken? Like, come here, buddy. You'll see what that looks like." By the way, I'm going to share the pictures. It's scary. So I'm like, I got to do this. But I'm shaking. My friend's behind. And I'm just almost kind of praying, and I'm like, I have to do this. I committed to do it, and I'm going to do it. So I didn't know how to do it, but I just, looked again, and then I'm like, I can't do this. But then, I know that there's two boats. There's probably 7 people on one side. There's like 7 people on the other side. So I got to do it. And I jumped. It was not elegant at all. I'm just trying to be in a position, and all I'm thinking of is that maybe I'm going to hit my balls. I'm like, I got to protect this. I don't have any child yet. So anyway, so I'm just trying to, in the air, like cross my legs, do something. And then, instead of doing this, that I'm starting to fall on one side. I'm like, oh, and you don't have a lot of time to think. And then, paf, I just hit like all my side, like my leg, my back, and it kind of resonated right into my rib, and the splashdown was kind of crazy. I'll share the picture. But I did it. It was painful, super painful. People were laughing at me after, like, well, it sounds like you're gonna need some sun lotion for your sunburn. Like, but at the end of the day, I was so happy. And my friend didn't do it. And then I was just explaining to him my feeling. I said, dude, my legs, they were shaking. He's like, yeah, I saw them. I saw your legs shaking. And when I saw that, I'm like, I'm not doing it. So I tell this story because, you know, when we're following our dreams, it's pretty much the same feeling. I remember, like, we're just looking at the cliff where it seems like it's very dangerous, and we don't know what's going to happen. And I feel that when we analyze too much, when we're thinking about different things, then we paralyze, and then our legs are shaking. But the reality is, I saw other people jumping before me. I knew it was possible. And I didn't have any noise around me. And what I mean by that is, I didn't have any friends that were saying, are you crazy? Don't do this. You might die. Blah, blah, blah. I mean, I saw those guys doing it, so I was not concerned. I was not concerned at all for that. And sometimes people, when they start something, they have their friends, their family, or whoever. They're like, are you crazy? Like, that's going to fail. That's going to fall, man. It's not going to work. You're just going to not succeed. You're going to fail. And that's noise. So thankfully, I didn't have that. But I did it, and I did it, I think, because I saw that it was possible. And can you imagine about anything that you want to accomplish right now, visualize that this success has already happened with other people? You know? Can you visualize the success? Because that's what kept me on going. I'm like, these guys did it, so I will do it. I committed to do it, and I don't see myself climbing down. Maybe because of the peer pressure. And that's another point. Peer pressure is good. And who can be your peer pressure? And for me in my life, I have an accountability partner. The accountability partner makes a huge difference. It's like those guys that are watching you, and you said you were about to do something, and you're going to do it because they're watching you. So what is it that you really, really want to accomplish? That's a big dream for you. Can you visualize success? And if you say nobody has done that before, I would doubt it. There's so many people that have done incredible things with resilience. They have stories. So the question is, who can you talk to as a mentor or someone that has done it before, so that you know you can do it, so that you have the technique to jump right in and feel that you can do it? Can you hire an accountability partner? Can you hire a coach? Those are the things that can really help you to do whatever you want in your life. And I'm not saying that it's easy. But one thing I know is that the more we analyze, they say that the fear is worse than the fear of the inevitable is worse than the inevitable itself. So all that time, that worry, that stress is worse than the jump itself. It's going to be done very fast. And that's what I was thinking. I was thinking it's gonna be done in a very short moment. Like I'm just gonna be down in the water and everything's gonna be all right. So I might as well just jump right in, and that's it. You know, I'm not saying I would do it again because that really hurt big time, but I did it and it feels so good. So I challenge you to do the same for small things, for big things. So the question now is, can you find some people that have done it before, that they can help you to do whatever you want to do? It might be starting a new dance lesson, starting a new business, relationship. I don't know, anything that you have in mind that you have been procrastinating for a while, just jump in. Find someone, also an accountability partner that can help you, or hire a coach. So it was great to be with you. Like I said, I'm going to be away for 3 weeks as of Friday, and I'm going to do some little Facebook Lives, most probably, but I can't promise anything. It's going to be in a very different environment in Italy. So remember that story. I'm going to post the pictures on my jump right in, find some accountability partner, find some coach. And if there's a noise around you, people that are they're telling you that it's not possible, just erase that noise. It's not positive. It's not helping you. I'm wishing you an amazing week. I can't wait to see you officially back in Vancouver. I think September 11 or something, or 12. I love you all. Have an amazing week. Jump right in, guys.